Hello and welcome to Steptoe and Son, a podcast based at Mews Cottage, 26A, Aldrum Lane, Shepherd's Bush. This is the home of the world's most famous rag and bone men, or as Harold would say,
Salvage Recovery Operative.
My name is Darren.
And I'm his co-host Si, also known as Two of the Three Comedians podcast that we co-host along with the amazing Tom from One Foot in the Podcast. You might also know me from Don't Forget Your Goodbye Gherkins, the Men Behaving Badly rewatch podcast. It's all things MBB related.
I've also been previously a guest on the Jolly Boys podcast, All Things Only Fools and Horses. As you've guessed it, our favourite sitcom is Steptoe and Son. The show ran for 8 series on BBC from 1962 to 1974 and even spawned 2 feature films. Such was the series' popularity in the mid-1960s that the cast specially recorded several episodes for BBC Radio.
In the year 2000, the show was ranked number 44 on the 100 greatest British television programmes compiled by the British Film Institute. The 2001 Channel 4 poll, Albert was ranked 39th on their list of the 100 greatest TV characters.
We plan to review episodes, chat to fans of the show, and maybe even chuck in the odd quiz. We hope you enjoy listening. Please check out the pod on Spotify, Insta, Twitter, and all other platforms. So, hi guys, how are we doing?
I'm alright, mate. How are you? How are we doing?
All good.
Not too bad. Welcome back, everyone. Hopefully, you just heard the intro to Steptoe and Son. We're joined by a special guest tonight. Friend of the pod, also friend of the Three Comedos pod. My good friend Tony.
Hey, how you doing? Everyone okay?
Good.
Yeah, well, good. Thanks. Yeah, great to have you on, Tony.
Yeah, thank you very much. Great to be here.
Yeah, Tony's with us tonight because we're going to review the Steptoe and Son movie, the 1972, the first film.
Original.
The original. So have you guys both seen it recently?
Yeah, I've seen it a few times. I must admit, though, not as many times as I've watched the series. I think it's one of them. A lot of these films from the 70s are really, really good, but perhaps don't sustain my interest as much. But yeah, I'm hoping tonight I'll kind of really properly sit and enjoy it as more than I have before. Not that it's bad, but it's just not as good as the series in my memory. But hopefully we're correct.
Yeah, that's what I asked really, because I thought, like, we're all massive fans, obviously, of the series. This film, the first one I've seen a few times. The second one, I think I've sort of watched once, but not in any sort of great detail. But I know when we first said about this, Tone, that you were keen to help us review.
Yeah, definitely.
So what, just sort of like a bit of background, so what sort of got you into Steptoe? Can you remember the first episode you ever saw?
Well, the first one I ever saw was the second film. That's my first memory of Steptoe.
Wow.
Was the second film.
Brilliant. That's really good.
I've seen the second film a lot more than I've seen the first film. The series, the sort of thing I'll remember as I watched them, because I've seen them so often. They were always on 6 o'clock, BBC Two. Dad's Army would come on as well, that sort of that sort of thing.
Yeah, brilliant.
The odd episode, I remember the odd scene, the false teeth. Joanna Lumley.
Yeah.
We always bring up the teeth, don't we? And I think I'm sure in the film he's got different ones as well. Because like in real life as well, his teeth are really sort of, they're not national health ones.
Oh no, he's got money in real life.
He is, yeah. He's quite dapper, isn't he?
Oh, definitely. Very posh.
Very posh. So it's like in the Desperate Hours where he puts on the Eton accent, and it sort of comes naturally to him. He's like, "Oh, hello, like this old boy." And he's like,
"That's it, yeah."
Is it? No, not Desperate Hours. It's the stage play one.
Oh, Star is Born.
That's it. Yeah. So, have you seen that one, Tone?
Not top of my head. I can't remember it. Top of my head.
It's a good one. It's where Harold joins the amateur dramatic.
Yes.
Rupert Verfane's Muir. That guy. Yeah.
The string of Peloponnese.
A polo pony. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, I think in that he gets a part, and you see sort of the old man talking quite posh. Yeah. So the second film, what was the plot to that?
The Greyhound.
Oh, was that when he's blind? Or he's got eyesight problems or something?
The Greyhound.
Yeah. I think
there was something wrong with it. Yeah, I can't remember if he was blind or not. I remember the old man Steptoe. Did he fake his death in that one? That one of the episodes.
Yeah, the doctor's like.
They put a fake chest on him. He's tapping the chest. Like Diana Dawes, I think, is at the beginning because he invites Boston him up there to give him a carrot for the horse.
Oh god, yeah. Is the doctor in it? Fraser from Dad's Army. Or am I thinking of another one?
Escapes me.
I don't think- But no, I just remember bits of the second one. Um, I've hardly ever seen it, but yeah, I remember the doctor bit, and I'm sure the greyhound it couldn't see what it was chasing or something. So I'm sure the old man puts glasses on it.
I had the second one on videotape, recorded off TV. It was that film first, followed by Cannon and Ball.
Oh, brilliant.
When there were two coppers,
Oh,
the
nice.
Cannon and Ball film.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So
stuff.
I've seen it quite a few times. You know, it's like being 7 years old, put the
Yeah.
videotape in, just watching away.
Yeah. No, that's it. Oh,
The
excellent.
first film, I've seen the first film. I was going to watch it recently, and I thought, no, I want to go in fresh and sort of be surprised that they come on.
A bit fresh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A few times I went and loaded up and watch it, and I thought, no, I don't want to come in with too much
No,
jargon.
it is something. Yeah, you find that it's overwatching it, doesn't it? Like I was going to say, have you seen the recent Bottom documentary?
No, I haven't actually. No, as you know, I've recently gone to a new premises, and
Between
yeah,
Hansel and Gridley, it's moving in.
All right.
1 foot reference there for Tom.
but yeah, I'm aware of it. I've seen a few clips on the YouTubes, but no, I haven't watched the full episode.
No. It was brilliant. I think we're going to do a part next week about it, didn't we?
That's right. Yeah. I mean, we're long overdue to talk about Bottom anyway. It's never a bad thing to discuss Bottom, is it? But yeah, it was a good documentary, as Gold often do, don't they? Yeah. Sort of got as many people back as they could. Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's a great shout. Yeah. It's just so well written, acted, directed, isn't it? It's just captures the insanity of those two brilliantly.
What I loved as well was Goals as well when they do because they did the 4-part Only Fools one, which was really good. But with the Bottom one, they added stuff that even the most hardened fan wouldn't know, and there was sort of unseen clips. Like there was loads more of the intro and outro silhouette where they're dancing.
Yeah.
There's loads more of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they showed some of the studio rushes, didn't they? That was really interesting. And like some of the filming of the seat in Hammersmith, and the fact it wasn't actually a bench there, they just put it there for the filming. And just all the pranks they were doing. They filmed loads of it and obviously only sort of showed 30 seconds, didn't they? But yeah, it was really interesting.
I had the videotapes as a kid, the outtakes, the fluff bottom.
That's it, yeah, Bottom fluff. Yeah.
So you see all the outtakes for that. The live shows. Oh yeah, live shows were great. The first two especially. The fourth one I quite like. The third one's a bit ropey.
I said this the other night, didn't I say one of them was
you did, mate? Yeah.
It was amazing, but I think they were sort of phoning it in by.
Well, that's it. Without spoiling too much for Tony, yeah, it's the aid reveals a bit of a reason why perhaps they weren't as good towards the end. But yeah, no, can't take away what they did though, can you? And the film as well, guest stars Paradiso was great. I remember watching that a lot growing up. Yeah,
I was surprised how soon after Rick's quad bike accident they were filming that.
Oh, it's insane, isn't it?
Same year, yeah.
In a coma. I mean, it's mad, isn't it?
Didn't slow him down though, did it?
No.
Well, he sort of said that eventually he was on that much medication and his memory and that sort of thing. But I've like you, Tony, such a big Rick Mel fan. I sort of don't like to think of him, that way. And, and he died it's 10 years now.
Yeah, it's the anniversary the other day.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? I might have sent it to you. I think was it in Shropshire? They're going to do Rick Mail appreciation like an event.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah,
that'd be fun.
It's going to be like over 3 days.
Yeah,
I'll have to give you a shout.
He died after jogging, didn't he?
Yeah, did he have a seizure?
Something like that. Yeah, just because the show exercise is bad for you.
Yeah.
A similar thing with Leonard Rossiter. Yeah, he was like incredibly fit, wasn't he? Like really intense, and he passed away in his mid-50s. Like absolute picture of health. Like yeah,
scary. I mean, I don't think he's particularly healthy, but what's he?
Very young.
Yeah, far too young.
But in the what I loved in the Bottom documentary was about 20 minutes in, they talked about Steptoe and about how it influenced them, and how at one point they thought they were going to get sued by Galton Simpson.
Really?
You think of the chess episode? That's exactly like. What episode Steptoe was that? Si?
Oh, I knew you'd ask me that. I think it's series 6.
I don't think Steptoe used Spider-Man, don't they?
Not many left.
Yeah, I can't quite recall it off of my head, mate. But you're right. When you watch the episode and you watch bottom, you can see there's certainly some creative, kind of what's
They
the
actually
word?
show Divided We Stand as well, don't they? And say, we said,
Yeah,
I
some
said that all
similarities
along.
there with the TV arguing over the TV and stuff. Yeah, it's similar, isn't it? Yeah.
With that sort of format, you can't really do much.
Two-hander.
Or you are going to end up copying or homage.
Yeah.
Well, this is it. It's two people trapped together, isn't it? And that's the best comedy, I think. People who are in desperate situations, like it creates friction, creates comedy.
Try being married for 20 years.
Yeah, so we've got to, well, hopefully we're all in the right place. We're going to review the 1972 Steptoe and Son film. I think you've got a bit of an intro for it on your side.
Yeah, so this is courtesy of Derek Picken off IMDb. So Albert Steptoe and his son Harold are junk dealers, complete with horse and cart to tour the neighbourhood. They also live amicably together at the junkyard. But Harold, who likes the bright lights, meets a stripper. Fine, but he marries her and takes her home. Albert, of course, is furious and tries every trick he knows to drive the new bride from his household.
I was going to say the start of this, when I was watching it last night, I thought I had it like on the wrong speed or something because it sort of starts off, it's a bit whoa, 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 whoa. It's sort of like a really slowed down version of the old Ned tune. Can you see a Butch Traffic Warden?
I can see a Butch Traffic Warden. I did send you a link earlier off the pod, which you could probably put on the bio of this episode. Someone's actually gone and tracked all of these scenes and sort of shown what it looks like now, which is amazing. Like, I love stuff like that.
See that. I don't know if I'm I've looked at that film, but yeah, it's got this sort of side by side, is it sort of screen captures from the film?
Yeah, screen captures. Because obviously a lot of London's been redeveloped since then, but a lot of it's still the same. It's crazy.
Yeah, like Shepherd's Bush where the yard was. I bet that's completely different now. It's probably apartments, isn't it?
According to the play, it's past the National Trust.
Is it?
No, it's in the play. They wrote a play.
In the play, that's right. Yeah, Murder at Oil Drum Lane.
Yeah.
You saw that site? Was it Tom?
Tom saw it. Yeah, I'm incredibly jealous because that would have been fantastic to watch. But no.
Yeah, no, I didn't hear about it. Yeah, so back to this when we ran. So we start off at the end with Harold coming out. What is that? Divorce courts?
Divorce courts. Yeah. Interesting theme music here. It's just the harpsichord. I'm not much of a musician, but it's a slightly different arrangement, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. Very different. It's sort of a really slow version of it. I wonder what instrument that is.
It was a nice reveal of the logo of the film, like just on the side of the car, Steptoe and Son. So I don't think they ever went to that trouble in the series, did they? Like, a painted sign on the car.
We said before, and we didn't know about that. So the Steptoe and Son, like the logo, it's not even Harold.
Is it not?
It's Albert and his mum. Because his mum started Steptoe. And when he was born, he became the Anne's son. So Harold's not even Anne's son.
So the old man's there with his bucket and spade, ready to pick up the the drop-ins.
Oh God, he's pushing it down in the back of his arms.
I mean, that looks genuine, doesn't it? I mean, unless there's some clever prop they built there, but that is.
Effects.
Yeah. Is that potatoes covered in cocoa or something, maybe, or who knows?
Then Albert then immediately gets his sandwiches out.
On his Mikey White.
I mean, could you imagine seeing a horse and cart going down central London now? It's like
even then, you see black cabs behind you, you see double deckers.
That's it. It's very, very contemporary for 1972. Not hiding it at all.
So what have we learned? And he's just divorced. Harold's got divorced.
Yeah, so I wonder if that's a carryover from an unknown plot, perhaps, or it's nothing in the series, is it? At all.
So this would have been set. So it was between series 7 and 8.
Yeah, that's right.
It was 1972.
So series 7 had just finished. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was reading a bit in the book, the Robert Ross book, and like the schedule must have been mad because they were filming the TV series,
yeah,
movie, And then I think they planned to do another film, like a sequel, as this was out.
Right.
And this was obviously Series 8.
Yeah, that's it.
For two older guys, that's a hell of a schedule, isn't it?
It's pretty heavy going. But I suppose, as we knew, like at this point, they were starting to get typecast, and they were finding it hard to get other work. So yeah, maybe this was like a big payday for them.
Yeah, well, funny enough, there's another book on Wilfred Bramble. It's called You Dirty Aren't They? It's by David Clayton. And he said in there that I didn't realise that Wilfred Bramble actually plays Brooksby in a stage play called The Banana Box.
Oh wow, yeah, of course he does. Yeah, I've forgotten that.
And
Yeah, the very early Rigsby.
Oh, was it? Really?
But yeah, in a stage play, he played Rigsby. And apparently he was brilliant at it, and it was all rave reviews. But
That's the problem with being that sort of actor, though, being that well known. That's all you want to see, isn't it? You want,
that's it.
you want to see him be an old man. Yeah.
That's true. They've really gone to town with the set on this, haven't they? Like obviously bigger budget, and you've got all sorts in the yard, haven't you? Like there's a filing cabinet behind them. The old man was beating something.
You often talk about that in the series, the way about how the toilet moves. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's to the house. Sometimes it's separate. Sometimes it has a wooden door.
Depends what they need for the scene.
But I think this way they've done it really well. It looks massive.
So we're getting a bit of exposition here, aren't we? The Harold's off to something at the football club, all about strippers and stuff. So setting up a little bit of the plot.
That's true. Do you want any close up of the old man? I mean, he looks so old, there, doesn't he? What was he, 60 something at that point?
So he died. How old was he? Let's have a look. He died.
In
It's about
1985.
10 or 12 years before he died, wasn't it? So
Yeah. So it's just had a good line then about it's like a running joke that the old man likes big birds.
yeah.
He just said he likes loves of big thighs, great big precious.
Don't we all?
So he's actually 60, just bang on 60 when this was filmed. So
He does remind me there of Walker and not Walker, Fraser in Dad's Army.
yeah. Yeah, he sat in the bath watching the football.
Intercepted by us. Mellow's lead.
Come on now, lads, play on. That's it, that's good, that's good.
Can I use that after you?
I beg your pardon?
I want a bath.
A bath? I didn't know it was the Queen's birthday.
I want to look nice for tonight, don't I? Come on, let's get in after you.
Certainly not. Bathing in other people's water? That is disgusting.
Well, you're not dirty. You're always washing. Look, you can see the bottom. No! But we won't have time to fill it up again. We'll be late.
Then you just have to use the kitchen, won't you?
Give us the scrub and brush then.
No, I'm using it. You can use the hammer and chisel.
A first time shot. Oh, a beautiful piece of timing by Sheldon.
Gonna miss it, 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 gonna miss it.
And so I will ask you now to attempt the classical lotus posture. And I think the best way to begin is if you stretch your legs straight out. All right.
Kingdoms may come, kingdoms may go, everything can be. Old Father Thames keeps rolling along out to the mighty sea.
Evening, Mrs. Hobbs. Oh!
Out down to the mighty sea, kingdoms make.
You mind? That is for washing plates. Come on, hurry up. We ain't got all night.
You rotten little...
It's cold. How can it be? You've only lost one layer of dirt. Get dressed.
Harold, where's the towel?
It's wet.
Well, how am I going to dry myself then?
Use your handkerchief.
Harold!
Just to give you another mind-blowing comparison, George Clooney's 62 now. So Wilford Bramble is 2 years younger than him here.
Yeah,
Isn't that like crazy? Like, you think about George Clooney now, doesn't look anything
Really?
like 62.
that is
I
insane.
think that's crazy how like ages now just don't really mean a thing. Like, but back then it was. So I suppose he's in makeup, isn't he? I guess, and he's wearing the costumes. He maybe didn't look as old in real life.
Good
But...
as George Clooney, but look at George Clooney.
yeah, true.
What's he watching there on the telly then?
What team they watching?
Are you watching the football Harold in the series? I don't remember him ever. Because he watched the, was it the football? The old man wanted to watch the football, wasn't it?
Yeah, when they split the house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the body was done.
Yeah.
Was yeah.
Here he is in the bath, sink.
So yeah, this on levels. So what was Omo then? I can't remember that. Was that washing powder or? Yeah, he's got the old man sat in the kitchen sink, looking absolutely filthy. So that's Mrs. Hobbs. Do we ever see her again or before?
Don't remember her. No.
She looks like a bit of a salt.
It's not Liz Smith, is it? No, it's not. Can't be. Just looks a bit like her. Royal Family.
Oh, Nana and
No. Yeah, no, it can't be her. She looks, not too much like her. But there's a fair few extras in this scene, isn't there? Obviously, put a casting call out.
Yeah,
Steptoe film.
you're right. Carolyn Seymour, who plays the strippogram, reflects on this.
Yep.
Apparently, most of those extras were medical students.
Oh, okay.
We'll come back to that in a bit because we just had Mike Reed enter the room. I wouldn't argue with him. Mike Reed's breast stinks.
I tell you what, he's done well for himself here, man.
Yeah, wallet. Did you see that on the Royals?
He must pinch himself every time. Him. Yeah, because didn't he start out on something called the Comedians?
Yeah.
And that was his. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
That
why
was
in,
his old shtick back in the day.
in the Royals, I think that's why they joke about him because he was a comedian and he landed a job in EastEnders and was sort of raking it in. But he's just making his own jokes now. He definitely sort of toned those down, and because I've heard some of his stand-up.
Very blue.
Yeah, it's very blue. Not like that. So is that a comb over there? What's going on? So is that Carolyn Seymour now that's just entered?
Yeah, it must be. Yeah.
Didn't recognise her in that way.
Still no clothes on, that's why.
Some fantastic
Yeah.
70s like decoration in the background there, isn't there? Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get curls like that anymore, do you?
Thank God. The budget for this film was £100,000, which
Okay.
in today's money is 1.5 million, and
Wow.
it made in today's money it made 7.5 million.
That's not
So
bad.
it was
Pretty tidy profit then, yeah, it's not bad.
Especially for a British film.
well, in the 70s they're all doing it, weren't they? Because we had Porridge on the buses.
On the buses.
Yeah,
I
I
think
being
that-
served. They did one as
I
well.
didn't
Yeah.
I've seen that. I didn't realise it
Is
was.
that one that went to Spain? Is that the one? Or they do
Cost-
another one?
Costa Plonka. Yeah, they went to Spain.
Yeah.
That's a terrible.
Yeah, Dad's Army, obviously they did.
Yeah,
two, I think.
I mean, that's it. Yeah, it's like a trend on it of all the British sitcoms doing it.
Rising Damps. That was pretty good. I enjoyed that one.
Brilliant. Yeah,
Don't think I've seen that one.
It's okay.
Fan.
I think by that point though, Richard Beckinsale had passed away.
He had, yeah. So they drafted someone else in for that. But yeah.
So I wonder how many films Mike Reed actually starred in. I know he's in Snatch.
Yeah,
wasn't
I
it?
don't
Yeah.
know.
I thought you've seen that, have you, Si? We talked about this.
No, sadly, it's
Oh, you
one of
gotta
them.
watch it.
Yeah, I need to. It's one of those overlooked. Yeah, same with Lock, Stock. I haven't seen that either. So
So yeah, at this point now, Harold's just met the strippergram backstage. He's now gone back to the old man. He does look younger, doesn't he, Mike Reed?
yeah, I mean, must be 30, I guess. I really enjoyed
32.
that gotcha that you sent me.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen
That,
that. So do you remember they've got
fantastic.
Gotcha with
What, Noel Edmonds, gotcha.
Leonard? Yeah, yeah. Well, they've got Mike Reed. I'll send you the-
Yeah, please do.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
brilliant.
it's
They
priceless.
basically they sort of book him for a recording studio and he's doing like a voiceover, but everything starts going wrong, like the electric starts
Yeah.
going, and there's like a bloke in a chicken suit walks in and
Guarantee I would have seen it. I watched Noel House Party every Saturday.
well, you get like there's one bit in it where these two like through the glass screen, there's two people talking, um, and they sort of know their actors, they know you hear them, and the one goes to the other. Mike Reed's got bad breath, and
He was a scary looking bloke, especially in his later days.
he looks like he knew people that would sort you out.
Yeah.
So you got the old man Lear in there.
Well, she took her gloves off. They're all up for it now. Tongues hanging out, look at everything.
Do you think football clubs still have like stripograms and stuff?
I don't know. I think nah. I know I've been to a few like old working men's clubs the last few years, but not. I
Yeah,
don't know now. I think it's a bit.
you have to have a license for it, I guess, in all these days. Yeah,
It's mostly just sweaty meatloaf impersonators nowadays.
yeah. Bit like young Kenny off Phoenix Nights.
Yeah, he's brilliant, isn't he?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so going back to Carolyn Seymour, she says, I think she did an interview or something a few years ago, and she says about this scene, where she's stripping, and she said she hated it. It was horrendous because it was full of real medical students apparently.
Right.
Had no control over it, and they basically got them all that pissed that she said like it was crazy.
Oh dear.
And she was really sort of disparaging about it. And she got on really well with Wilfred Bramble.
Yeah.
And quite close friends with him.
The old man.
So yeah, so it was sort of mixed feelings. About it.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I guess it's quite hard for female actress to perform like you say with a really drunken people, not just acting, actually drunken. That must be tricky.
But I've been up on her. She's best known for this film and the video game franchise Gears of War.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'd never have put the two together.
No, not at all. I played Gears of War. I can't think of her character at all, but
Right. Yeah.
A varied career.
very.
Mind you, Wilfred Bramble didn't turn anything down. He was in some really. I think he was in something with Frank Zappa.
Really?
One of the-
Yeah, he was. He was the manager, wasn't he?
and he just wouldn't turn anything down.
When John Lennon was doing coke.
Yeah,
Or the Ringo Starr one. Wasn't it?
that stone. They let Ringo sing at one point. That's it.
She looks quite different there, doesn't she? I sort of
I think it's the wig. It makes a hell of a difference, doesn't it?
yeah.
So at the bar now, and I think Harold's on the full charm offensive, and
As we said, he does have some fair, decent success with the Birds, doesn't he? He's
he does
obviously
really
got
well.
a bit of the gift of the gab.
Until he brings them home.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have enough. Like I was saying with Joanna Lumley as Bunty, I mean, there's another one. He's punching well above his weight.
Oh, without doubt, mate. Yeah. Again,
Yeah.
going back to Rising Damp, I always think like Rising Damp, the one that Alan pulls and brings the mum home.
The posh
Kind
one.
of, yeah, he's sort of punching. Mind you, he said that Richard Beckinsale's not a bad looking bloke, was he at all? So
No, the ladies love it. Yeah, it's just I was going to say from the Robert Ross book about the film version, they said about obviously released in 1972 in April, and apparently it broke 84 box office records throughout the country.
Wow.
And the script won Galton Simpson the 1972 Writers Guild for Best Screenplay. So definitely
That's
some
not bad at
effort.
all. Yeah. Well, it's good they had involvement in it as well because you kind of wonder someone else might sort of say, "Oh, we'll take the characters, but we'll have our own script team on it." But
Yeah, they sort of ruin it then, don't they, when they give it to other,
that's it. Yeah,
sort of takes away the charm.
the charm, the magic. That's it. Yeah. But this is what like a film can allow this sort of stuff to breathe, can't it? Because in a sitcom, if they'd done this story in this normal episode, it would have been much tighter, wouldn't it? You'd have had probably just straight to the football club and then going back home and stuff. But you get all these little bits in between.
They ended up banging out in half an hour, though, didn't they? You know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. Half an hour. Yeah.
I think that's why a lot of them just two-handers, weren't they? 'Cause he was just line after
Yeah.
line after line, especially the later ones.
Well, Fools and Horses said, didn't they? David John Sullivan said he needed to go to 50 minutes in the later series of Fools and Horses because he just couldn't. They kept cutting so much stuff out, like cutting
That's
whole
true.
episodes worth of stuff out almost because it's so much stuff they wanted to do.
Well, speaking of cutting things out, apparently they had to cut out a lot of the striptease scene in this to get a PG rating.
This was
Ah,
PG.
okay.
To get that rating, they had to cut out loads of the thing because otherwise they don't have to put it higher. But don't forget it's the 70s.
Bloody
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I think so. Who's just entered the room? So it's okay. So this is Patrick Fife who's playing Arthur, or as the drag version, Perry Sinclair, who was also in a comedy duo
Oh, okay.
called Hinge and Bracket.
Oh, really?
Oh, I've heard of
Right.
Injured Bracket. Yeah.
This is the on Paul's line in it, Hinge and Bracket out having a pint. Looking at when Bella Rodney are put in.
I finally just got a joke in Jonathan Creek because there's that Vernon's pools on the wall up there, isn't there? There's a
Go on.
joke in Jonathan Creek where someone says the name is Vernon Spools or something like that. And
Oh,
like
okay.
it
Yeah.
turns out it's a prank because I didn't realise Vernon's pools was an actual thing. So it's just so what's the door number there, Daz? Is it 20?
Oh, there you go. 20. Yeah. Well, 26 is correct, isn't it?
26A it says on there.
26A.
Yeah, we had
Oh,
this
fantastic.
debate.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
In
brilliant.
the podcast intro, I say welcome to 26A, Old Drum Lane. And then in another episode, it's referred to as 23. But then divided we stand is 24.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's right above the door. So it's like, which is it? So he just
This is an
finds a lot asleep in the
interesting method of waking him up, isn't it?
Yeah.
Shoving a bit of straw up his
Straight in his mouth.
backside.
yard. Yeah, he just put it in his mouth.
Oh,
Oh, he went from his.
I wonder if it's the same horse they used to have. Mind you, you never really saw the horse, did you? Apart from the exterior shots. I wonder if it's the
No,
same one.
so it was because this one's got Delilah on it. This horse. So we had Hercules, didn't we?
That's the horse I remember.
Hercules. Yeah.
Hercules passed away, and then what did they decide to name the second one? The foal.
It was Delilah in the end. Yeah.
Like, oh, that's it. Yeah.
So obviously just kept the continuity.
Because we're not. Are we sure when this actually is then? Because it's not set at the beginning, is it? Steptoe journey.
Well, all of this is a flashback, isn't it? So we're seeing this being recounted from the back of the horse and cart after the divorce course.
Yeah.
So we're sort of telling the story of how he met this. So hang on. So is the divorce taking place in the future and this is the past? That is how it works?
Yeah, I think they're looking back now.
It's like 6 months before.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense then. Yeah.
That's some good bacon in throwing on that pan.
Reminds me of the in the Royal Flush, the fatty thumb. You see all the like fat in the frying pan, don't you, and stuff. It's
What's Harold reading there? The Sun.
Son, yeah, I'm just going to see if that's a real headline.
So I'll name your guinea something, which is on the front cover.
Osgood a damper puts a damper on forest fire.
I'll name your guinea
Hospital, I think.
I'll name 4. I think you're 4 guinea.
I like that. Do you see the way when the old man scrapes the frying pan onto the plate, the bacon misses the plate completely, and then he chucks it.
That's like a real life thing that would happen, isn't it? It's like people do that, don't they?
Yeah. Is that did he mean to do it, or was just?
That's it. And I probably didn't mean to, but I think like they've just kept it in because it's like, well,
Yeah. because we've said this before. I mean, the series they can have sort of 11-minute monologues, and
Yeah,
without it cutting away, it's a real sort of test. Whereas I suppose the film they just retake and retake.
yeah, that's true. This is a different setup as well, obviously, because it's not studio band. I'm guessing this is on location, um, or at least for some of it anyway. So they'd probably have a single camera rather than a multi-camera approach.
Yeah, yeah.
So you kind of set up all the shots for one way and then set up all the shots for another way.
So Harold is now he's just revealed he's in love with the stripper.
A bloody there. Have we had many bloodies, did we, in the series?
Like an old bloke like you over the hump.
Thank you very much.
I've seen it all before.
Dad, it was real. We talked right into the morning, and we realised that we were both lonely people. And until we met, our lives was completely empty.
Harold, I'm only thinking of you. What's going to happen to me?
You didn't think about me for long, did you? That's all you're really worried about, isn't it?
I'm not going into an old people's home. I'll kill myself first.
Don't worry. No one's going to make you go into an home. You can stay here with us.
Here? You're not bringing her home here. I'm not having that.
Well, you've got three choices. You can stay with us, go into a home, or kill yourself.
You callous little bleeder.
Well, you made me sick. I mean, you ought to be grateful she's prepared to take you on.
Oh? So you've discussed it then?
Well, of course. It's the first thing I told her. You come as a pair, like bookends. Dante and his holder. Morecambe and... Love me. Love my dad. That's why it's always been, isn't it?
Well, she don't seem the sort of bird that'd be happy looking after me.
Only a bleeding nun would be happy doing that. And I don't get married.
Do you think he's genuine with Harold, or is he just a complete sap with women?
I think it's any chance to escape in it, as we said before. Like it's that desperation. But I do think he probably does love her. I mean, yeah, she's an attractive girl, and
Yeah, and plus he's a dodgy age, isn't he?
well, that's it. The horse kicked him in the cobblers, so he's not got long left, has he?
He can still enjoy himself, left. So where's Harold's just walked into a room there that we've never seen before.
Yeah, this layout's different, isn't it? Again, it's one of the things that I think threw me a bit when I first watched it. It was the getting familiar with the fact that it's a different set.
Okay, that's a downstairs toilet then.
There's an old faded dartboard on it, isn't there? It's
That dartboard is good God. Where did we find that? There's
There's
another
a cleaner
dartboard.
one there on the side there.
The better one on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I think this bit where they go up the stairs is right though, because this is similar to like upstairs, downstairs, isn't it? On the
Yeah, it is actually all the junk on the stairs and stuff. Yeah, but they've come from the kitchen from the other way because when they come in, normally they come in. The kitchen's kind of on their right as they walk in. There, it's on the left, wasn't it?
That's it, yeah. Have you got to the bit with there's a picture of Harold Wilson, and he's got like a flat cap over it.
Yeah,
He's
fantastic.
politics, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think Harry H. Corbett was really good friends with Harold Wilson in real life when they used to go to soccer.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh wow.
And he was very left wing when that's a lot of the reasons why they say the two actors never got on, because you had
Okay. Yeah.
Harry's left wing and you had Wilfred Bramble's very Tory. So they're just completely different political views.
I've heard similar stories about Bill Owen and Michael Bates on Last of Summer Wine. They sort of had to be kind of told to leave each other alone because they used to get into really heavy discussions about politics. Is that Chairman Mao behind?
I think it is.
Yeah.
And again,
Yeah. It's such a strange room, that, isn't it?
Harold Wilson, softcore porn, and Chairman Mao.
So that's a quick cut now to the day of the wedding.
Bleeding limousine. What does he want a bleeding limousine for? That. Hurry up,
here.
Tell her to wait.
You're doing this deliberately, aren't you?
I can't do up me collar stud. You're hurting me.
3 hours you have taken to get ready. You're deliberately trying to make me late, aren't you?
You might thank me one day.
If you're not ready in 2 minutes, we're going without you. Your phone's ringing. Hello.
Hello, Harold. Is that
Hello,
you?
Mother.
Don't your mother be
Mrs. Smith, then?
What do you think we're doing here in the church? We've been
Yes,
waiting
yes, we're
hours
just
and
leaving.
Hours and hours.
We're on the way.
You know that. You're late.
Yes, yes, I know I'm late, but
Disgusting, Harold.
You think the old man would have a shave?
Well, really,
yes, the quicker I get off the phone, the quicker
Harold
I'm going
scrubs
to
up
get
alright,
there.
doesn't he? Not bad.
be so
Yeah, he's
rude to me
looking
after all
looking
this.
better.
Rude.
And do you know that your father called me
With his hair slicked back like that,
My
he
father
does
called
look a
you?
little bit more receded, doesn't he, Harry?
Oh, you
If
please.
that's
I'm
like
not-
a weird
Yeah,
sort
we
of-
were talking about whether he's wearing it. He's I think he's the.
I think he does in the last series, definitely, because like,
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it? His beard, then.
yeah.
So that's the driver, isn't it? On the piss on the sofa.
Yep. I'll drink the fag on.
Proper 70s, isn't it? That's very. That's like on the buses, that, isn't it?
I was just thinking on the buses, mate. Sort of thing that Stan would do, innit?
So he's talking to his mother-in-law now, then on the phone.
Again, that's like a trope of the 70s sitcom, isn't it? The mother-in-law being like a battle axe.
The mother-in-law, Les Dawson.
Les Dawson, yeah. Is the driver played by anyone famous?
He does look familiar, doesn't he?
Yeah, I was just wondering that.
I couldn't.
Have a look.
But he looks like that's a proper sort of 70s comedy sort of trope, in it, the way he is.
Oh, yeah. That's it.
Shaving, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a little dot there, isn't he?
So we've got the skeleton hung up this time. Normally it's kind of suspended, isn't it? But
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't think the bear's in this one, is he?
oh no! Oh, I really hope the bear is there because that's like part of Steptoe, isn't it? But of
Yeah. Well, it went to Rising Damp then, didn't it?
course,
And then-
yeah. Rigby took ownership. Yeah, there was a comparison shot for this very scene here where the car's driving up, and it looks identical. Like nothing has changed about that street in sort of 30, 40 years. So this has got echoes of the missing keys in a musical evening, hasn't it? Like
Oh,
desperately,
God,
desperately searching the junkyard for. Obviously, can't use a metal detector or anything because it's metal.
yeah, that's it. They can find the key. Yeah. That was a great episode. That.
Have you got the ring? Have you washed your neck?
Yeah.
You haven't shaved. It's too late now. I told you to put in a clean hanky.
Yeah.
What was that? What? That then.
When?
I reached over, took her handkerchief out of her pocket, and something flew out the window.
Oh dear.
What?
It must have been the ring.
Where are you? Get you! I hope you realise that!
Your phone's ringing.
Let the bleeding thing ring!
Hang on. I think I found it.
Where? Where?
Here. Here it is.
Does that look the sort of thing I would put upon my wife's finger? That's a brass tap washer.
What it'll do. She wouldn't have noticed the difference. It's dark in them churches.
The brass.
It'll do.
He would have always
Brilliant.
been happy with that, wouldn't he?
I mean, how are we supposed to hear it from outside the window? Like, sorry, inside the room, and it was outside the window. But
I like the way they put a massive pile of awesome beer
oh
in.
no, yeah,
Not even on the side. It's in the middle.
steaming as well, isn't it?
So we got a glimpse of the vicar there, didn't we? I think is he well known? Is he?
I just caught a look at him, but not enough to be able to
I
see if I
think
recognised him.
so that the vicar was played by Arthur Howard, who also starred in a Bond film.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Moonraker.
So there's a certain look about Vickers in the 70s, like in the films and
Yeah,
stuff.
like,
Kind of
like
like
Dad's Army, and yeah, they've always got to look a certain way, haven't they?
usually like receding hair, fairly tall.
Glasses.
Yeah.
So the bride has arrived.
Very empty church, isn't it? Obviously not a lot of people
Yeah,
that bothered.
glasses, like because when you see the sort of sometimes when they need to help the Steptoes, they do sort of turn up, but you think they would have come to this wedding.
So there must be genuine love from her to him as well. I mean, he hasn't got much, has he? So it's
No, I
not as
think
if
it is.
she's
Yeah, he's older
marrying
than
for
it as
money.
well, isn't he? And he's certainly not right well off.
No.
Keep a listen out for the name of the hotel, Si.
Okay, mate. So again, this is where my memory of this film is sketchy now because I don't really remember this bit. So
Compliments of the hotel. Welcome. Welcome to my hotel.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Packwell Honeymoon Tours, may I welcome you all to the Miramar Hotel, which, as you can see, is nearly finished. Costa Brava, Spain. That's just in case some of you don't know where you are. Now, if you'd like to drink up your champagne quickly, hand in your passports to the desk. It's all right, you can sign in later. Pick up your keys, identify your baggage. You can all go up to your rooms and change. Clothes, that is, not passports. And last but not least, I hope you all have a wonderful honeymoon. Thank you.
Welcome to the Hotel Miramar.
The Hotel Miramar. Do you recognise that?
ah, nice link. That fantastic. That's
Oh,
what he was going to go to in the party, wasn't it?
the party, yeah. Harold Books.
Mind you, that this was before the party, so they must have borrowed
okay.
it for the series. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the party was 1973.
Ah, yes, it was after. Yeah.
So they obviously just borrowed it over for the episode.
So I mean, I was going to say about what Harold's wearing, but
I was,
the old man's
yeah,
wearing like
just
brown.
wondering that.
He's got a trilby hat on, shirt and tie.
His best clothes.
And, he's in Spain. He's
Harold's
already
outfit
moaning.
looks like. Sorry, can't mate.
Oh, I was just saying he's already moaning that he should have gone to Bognor. Bear in mind, he's there.
He's obsessed with Bognor, isn't he? Yeah, Harold's outfit looks like something Roger Moore would have worn in Octopussy or something.
Yeah, it is. That would be his style when he'd look at Roger Moore, wouldn't
Yep. It's a
Oh,
safari
yeah.
suit with his big medallion.
Yeah. So, is it explained why the old man's there? I mean, how has he managed to muscle his way in on the honeymoon?
he? No, that's bizarre, isn't it? Why
mean,
is he
obviously,
there then?
For comedic purposes, I mean, obviously it works, doesn't it? But
Hmm.
it probably just guilt tripped him, wouldn't he, somehow into taking him.
According to Wikipedia, Albert refuses to be left behind.
Okay.
I haven't heard them say that yet.
No. So this looks like it's actually on location. It's a very extravagant set if it's not, but
It does. It looks a bit too firm to be a set, doesn't it?
yeah. Oh, he's in a room next door. Of course he is. Yeah, I couldn't imagine anything worse like going on a honeymoon and having to take like your father-in-law with you. Gosh.
That's a thing of nightmares, that is.
Yeah. And this is another sort of those 70s tropes that the hotel's still being built. Like this view that the Spanish hotels just weren't built very well.
Was that true then? Because they always say about Spanish hotels falling down by the time you get there.
They still make the joke now, don't they? The more things change, the more they say the same.
It's true. Yeah. I think I said to you, Daz, previously, there's a sitcom called Don't Drink the Water, which is Blakey from On the Buses going to live in Spain. And they did 2 series of it, and it's very similar to this. It's like, yeah, the idea that the hotel's falling down and you don't understand the language, and yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. I mean, obviously it's Blakey, so everything with Blakey is decent, but
Yeah, we'll start the Blakey impressions again.
I don't know if I could do it in my voice tonight, but
You little small. I've had just about enough of you two.
shut up.
I'll get the general manager.
Yeah.
What is he eating this? Like lobster, bit lobster pyramidal or something?
I think so, mate. I'm not much of a connoisseur of lobster myself, but
No, a little bit.
it's got similar vibes to Dal and Rodney having to take Grandad on holiday in Only Fools, isn't it? You know, the fact they're stuck with him, and then they go back to the room and find his teeth out on the bed.
Wait, what's he said? I've always wanted to go to Benetton. Where is it?
Yeah, yeah. And then he eventually reveals he's been banned from Spain.
Yeah, you were gun running in the middle of the Civil War.
That's best time to do it, Rodney. Supply and demand.
I love that line. He's just cats him down and it's best time to do it.
And also Del says, you know, which side are you running for? Well, whoever paid the most.
Yeah. We have a strong political squad.
Yeah. Fair to Albert, at least he's trying something different, isn't he? Yeah, he's just said, you know, I could have had steak and chips at home, so why would I have it here?
Yeah, that's true, yeah. So we're now so Harold's off to his bedroom with his wife.
Are those your bags over there?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Oh, come on, hurry up.
I'll leave off. It was your fault we missed the bus.
But we wouldn't have missed the bus if you hadn't shouted. Gibraltar is British as we got off at the airport. Half an hour in the customs trying to explain in Spanish that you was loco, motto loco.
I knew we should have gone to Bognor. They speak English there.
You're never satisfied, are you? You hasn't stopped moaning since we left the airport. Nobody else brought their father on honeymoon with
I knew I wouldn't like it here. It's too hot.
Then take your overcoat off then. And that silly act. Zita?
Hello, Terry.
Hello, Zita. What brought you here? I have.
Oh, this is my husband, Harold.
How do you do?
Well, you're a very lucky man. I never thought anybody would trap our Zita. You must have something we haven't got. Oh, sir, what party are you with?
I'm with him.
With my father.
On your honeymoon? Do forgive me, sir. Welcome to Spain. Now, if you're feeling lonely, I'm sure there are lots of things we can find for you to do while the happy couple are on their own. If you'll forgive me, I'll see you later.
Who is that?
Just a fellow I used to know.
Yeah, I could see that.
I used to work with him. He was a comic.
He didn't make me laugh.
Yeah, well, he must have turned it in and taken up this job.
Good-looking boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's all right, if you like that sort of thing. Oh, come on, let's get signed in. I must have a wash.
I want to watch him, mate. You turn your back, he'll be in there, like a ferret down a rabbit hole.
Disgusting.
Here, this is handy, isn't it? Come on, hurry up. I'm hungry. Come in.
Goodness me, I'm tired. I think I'll turn in. Oh, you can't get any more out of it.
There's more meat in the claws.
There's more meat in the claws. There's more meat in the claws. Mustn't waste it.
Come on.
All the others went up hours ago.
Half them never come down.
I'm going.
No, you can't leave me here. Not with this lot. I can't even speak the lingo.
But hurry up then.
I haven't had me pudding yet.
Neither have I, mate. I'm sorry, dear. You go on up.
Yeah, well, all right. Well, don't be long.
I won't.
Good night, Father. Sleep well.
Very nice. Very good £4 worth that was. I haven't had lobster since the 1418 war.
You couldn't have steak and chips like everyone else, could you?
Nah, I'm on holiday. You can get steak and chips at home, can't you?
You finished now, have you? Good. Come on, then we'll go up.
You fancy a walk round the town?
No, I don't.
Bit early to go to bed, ain't it?
Not for me.
Oh, well. I suppose I can just have a bit of a read.
Thank God for that. Come on. Muchas gracias. Oh, buenas noches, senor.
Here, I can't see.
Then feel.
I am feeling. Oh!
What was that?
I don't know, I can't see. Oh, my God!
He's not going to be listening next door, is he? Oh,
Better watch too.
Oh, God, I mean, that's just... Oh.
Dirty old man.
Yeah, genuinely. So, yeah, we never had any time for this in the series, did we? Anything like a long, drawn-out sort of romantic scene.
No, that's true. It was always a quick wriggle on the sofa, wasn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. Usually outside.
Yeah, normally with Uther Joyce.
That's it. Yeah. What'd she say? You're not impotent, are you, or something like that? Or...
Impudent or something.
Impudent. That's it. You're not impudent. Yeah. Those curtains look like fishing nets, don't they?
Yeah, God.
They're the things you put around scaffolding, to be honest.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's racking my
still
brain
being
trying
built.
to think of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's
referenced
probably the
this
joke,
hotel.
actually, isn't it?
Yeah, what was the point of them? Because you couldn't pull them across. They do nothing. So, yeah, Albert now crying out in pain.
What's happened?
Perhaps he's killed himself.
I could never be that lucky. Would you excuse me, darling? I've got to go and see what's wrong. Dad, are you all right? I'm dying. Dad, what is it? What's wrong?
Help me. Fetch a doctor. Fetch a doctor. I'm ill. I'm in agony. I'm dying.
Where is it? Where's it hurt?
The guts. They're on fire.
Look, hang on, Dad. Try not to move. I'll get help.
What's wrong with him now?
He's sick.
Yeah, so am I.
No, seriously. He's not kidding. He's ill. Look at him. He's gone green.
Help me.
Yeah, he's got a fever.
I'm dying. Help me.
Harold, ring a doctor.
Hello? Habla inglés, eh? Medical. Yeah, medical. Mexico. Medic. Oh, thank God. Oh, a doctor. Yeah, room 57. Quickly. So help me, if you're having me on, tomorrow morning there will be a corner of a foreign field that is forever England.
See, if that was me, that was my dad would die.
Yeah.
Simple as. I might chuck up a Rennie.
It's the lobster thermidor striking back in it. Yeah, this is kind of reminiscent of the upstairs downstairs, isn't it? His agony in bed scene. Mexico.
I say he plays like acting ill really well, doesn't he, Wilford Bramble?
The makeup's pretty good.
Yeah.
He
looks dead.
If only he'd had steak and chips, like I was suggesting.
I love that bit about the doctor.
That's similar to Madge in Benidorm, isn't it? She sort of
Oh God, yeah.
yeah, has a similar sort of view, doesn't she? That sort of that doctor
Refuses to see a foreign doctor, but then a doctor's not
That's
British.
it. That's it.
It's like old school racism, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, mate.
But they can sort of switch it on and off depending on what they need.
Yeah.
It's like they hate foreigners, but they'll eat curry, like Thai, Chinese.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this film could be a lot more racist if it wanted to be.
Yeah.
Really
I
good.
think
They
so.
could really just pick the low-hanging fruit everywhere.
Yeah, a lot of like the 70s sitcoms in particular did, didn't they?
Love Thy Neighbor, anyone?
I've
Yeah,
never
they
seen
did.
it. I've always wondered about that
No,
one.
we,
Yeah.
we
Is
talked
it
about it,
good?
didn't we, on the Three Caminos, but yeah, I'd seen bits of it, but
Okay,
not
yeah.
much of it. I don't know if you had so, and I think you probably know more about it.
Not as much as you think I know about it, but yeah, I've seen the odd episode.
I want to go home.
We've only just got here, Dad.
I want to go home. I don't want to die over here.
You're not going to die, Dad.
Please don't take me home.
I'm on my honeymoon, Dad. Look, you're going to be all right in a couple of days. The doctor says so.
I don't trust them doctors. Don't know what they're doing. I want to see my own doctor.
But your doctor's a Pakistani.
Well, he counts as British.
So Harold now is what's he doing? He's taking his old man home.
Yeah, he's back in his safari suit, isn't he?
Yeah, and he's 2 tickets, and that's it.
It's not going to bode well, is it? Really? She's
No,
he's having to choose his dad.
that guy's mustache is incredible, isn't it?
Paul Sash, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
What's his name? Can't remember his name in it, but it's raining now, isn't it? So back in Shepherd's Bush, sideways rain.
That's the reality in it. Back in England, steak and kidney pudding, pickled
Yeah, what
onions,
is it?
HP sauce. I mean, gosh, you got everything there, haven't you? So
Oh, it's disgusting.
fast track to a coronary, that isn't it? It's-
Oh God, yeah.
I see nothing wrong with that.
yeah,
Tony
true.
lives on that.
I do.
True.
There's not enough grease on there for Tony. Then.
Got too many vegetables with it. I can see a pea.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Doesn't eat anything green.
Yeah.
Do you know what, if I ate that, I'd be dead in 6 months. Like if I don't have like fruit and vegetables, and I just couldn't.
So yeah, fireplace. There's no fireplace in the series, is there?
No, that's it. The telly is sort of obviously where it normally is where the audience is sat, because we're the back
I've
wall,
seen it.
but where it is now is sort of in the corner. It's a bit like To Hell and Back with Only Fools, where they
Yeah,
show that
absolutely.
back wall that you never see.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That always freaks me out.
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
Mhm. So Harold's got, was it 3 postcards in a letter?
All at once as well.
I was going to say that, yeah.
Again, it's very much
speaking-
like
I was gonna say-
nowadays. So we do the same thing as the Royal Mail as well. We
was gonna
hold the
say,
mail
yeah.
back until we bothered.
Tony's a postman's eye.
Oh, fantastic. Ah,
Yeah,
good stuff.
yeah.
Good stuff,
I know all the
mate.
tricks, mate. That's what we do. If you've got a postcard, just a postcard, we ain't going to your house, mate.
Can't remember the
I
last
was gonna say,
time I
no-
sent or received a postcard. It must be 20 years since I last.
Oh, at least for
received
me
a
as well,
postcard.
yeah.
There's no point. It just takes weeks to get there today.
Mobile phones came in. That was it. Did for them.
We still deliver quite a lot, though, to be fair.
All right, cool.
Yeah, they still come
Yeah.
through.
Well, people still send. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah, they do,
Okay.
yeah. It's crazy. Like, why?
They must be back by the time it's been delivered.
You think so? Yeah.
The tan's faded.
Oh, well, pays my wage.
It does. Yeah. Okay, so Harold's reading the letter now, and it's a
It's,
dear John. Yeah.
Post! It's a post! It's a post! Three postcards and a letter!
They must have been held up. Let's get them in order. The 4th, 6th, the 8th. My dearest Harold. How are you? I'm very well, but missing you terribly.
Yeah.
Weather's marvellous. Still no sign of a plane, but everybody's been very kind and helpful. Terry took me to Barcelona yesterday.
Hello.
The manager also has been very sweet. He sends his regards to your father. How is he, by the way? I can't wait to see you again, my darling. You're ever-loving Zeta. Satisfied? That's one up the climber for you. Yeah? My dearest Harold, there's still no sign of a plane. Thank you for your 12-page letter, which I received just today. We'll write soon. Must fly. I'm going on a day trip to Madrid with Terry and a few others. Love, Zeta. Dear Harold.
What happened to dearest Harold?
Well, you can't be lovey-dovey all the time, can you?
No, I suppose not. Not when you've been married as long as you have.
Oh, you vicious little sod. I wasn't that lobster that poisoned you. You swallowed your own venom.
Now get on with it. Dear Harold.
Dear Harold, I received another long letter from you yesterday. Terry sends his regards, writing to you, Zeta.
They're getting shorter, aren't they?
Oh, she's saving it all up for the letter. It's all in here, mate. Dear Harold, I don't know how to begin writing this letter to you.
No, son. No, don't do that. That don't do no good.
Don't you start feeling sorry now? It's what you've always worked for, isn't it? What you've always wanted.
I didn't do anything.
You didn't have to. It was there. You're always there. We'd have been all right on our own.
I wasn't there when she ran off with the bloke.
Neither was I, was I? I was sitting at home nursing you.
There's genuine anguish on the face of the old man there, isn't there? He's really caught for
That's
it.
his Oscar moment.
He goes from sort of sneering to like real like pathetic sadness, doesn't he? In sort of like one scene, he does it really well, doesn't he?
I think he's realised the enormity of what's happened there. You know, like
I wonder. I mean, can you imagine seeing him on stage? Because he did like mostly stage work, didn't he? I bet he was brilliant.
Yeah. He did a production of The Ghost Train, written by Arnold Ridley from Dad's Army.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, he was fantastic in that.
Mr. Godfrey.
Godfrey. Yeah. I think he did it in an Irish accent. So I remember seeing some clips of it on the Dad's Army.
Because he is Irish, isn't he?
Yeah. But then he spoke with an upper class accent. So, you know, when I think the clip I've seen of him talking about Harry H. Corbett dying, he's got his kind of pronounced English accent, hasn't he? And
I've seen. Is it when he's in his flat, isn't it?
His flat, that's it. Yeah.
And he sort of
say what smashing chap he is, and
I think the other days they all did it because to get on in acting, you'd have to be a bit sort of hello, darling. You could go in sort of with a Cockney accent, and you know, because you're just typecast to play those roles.
Character actor, then, aren't you?
That's it, an actor. So I think a lot of them got rid of any sort of regional accent just to get work.
Yeah.
But I bet he could. No, is it in On the Buses? He does the Irish accent.
Yeah, he's Irish in On the Buses. I guess that's to distinguish him from Steptoe, because otherwise it's very much like, well, Steptoe's just there, isn't he? But
yeah.
It's around the same time, wasn't it? Holiday on the Buses, 72, 73. So
yeah, brilliant film, that, isn't it?
Oh, I love it. I love On the Buses.
People in the background looking at the camera.
Yeah, I do love bits like that. You know, when they're filming like the Gold Oak Road or whatever, you see people staring at them.
Yeah, they don't close the set off, do they?
No.
What was it on the wall? Gary Spears.
Andy.
It's proper sort of council estate 70s now, isn't it?
This looks like.
Or anywhere in South Wales.
Yeah, now.
Yeah. That's Cumbrian, that is, mate. Look at it.
That is a massive tower block. Look at that. So what was he totting? Is he in this block of flats?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it?
That's when the second film kind of starts. He gets invited up at the tower block.
All right, cool.
Because I was thinking in the piano, in the guy he wants a piano shifted and he's on like the 10th floor.
That's it, yeah. It turns out she's back then. Yeah.
Harold, yeah, he's found out off the drag act where she's living. He's gone round there with a lead pipe.
Good
Then
number
Pluto
there, isn't
Pluto
it?
as well.
Do you notice the number of the door, Si?
Say, yeah, 147. I like that.
Yeah, 147.
No,
Another
I've won
snooker
yet. Have we in
reference.
the World Championship? I've been one yet, has there?
No, that's true. So he's gone round and he's found out Zeta's now about 8 months up the death
In the family way, yes.
in the family way eating fresh bread.
So are we going to find out this is actually Harold's? Or?
I think he's I don't know if you're on the same boat, but he's now in the kitchen with her and he's just sort of clocked she's pregnant.
It's a slightly neater kitchen than the Steptoes, isn't it?
Good God, yeah. Is a poster on the wall of someone?
Yeah. Is
It
it?
Steve McQueen for a second?
Yeah. Or was it Kirk Douglas?
Scuba diving gear?
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know film stars that well from that era, but
Yeah, scuba dive. I thought it was like an American Civil War cap. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, you were right. There was scuba diving
Is it?
stuff.
It's just weird to have a poster in your kitchen like that, isn't it?
I suppose they were newfangled things back in the 70s. Posters.
yeah.
Colour as well.
Yeah. 5 years before everyone was in black and white.
I like this bit though. He like insists she has a cigarette.
Never did my mum any harm.
Well, they used to encourage it, didn't they, back in the day?
Yeah.
Doctors would encourage pregnant women to smoke so they'd have smaller babies.
Yeah.
Oh, you're joking. Wow.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't
I'm
it?
about 3 stone underweight, probably, thanks to my mum.
But I sure you said before, like doctors would they sort of like recommend a brand.
They were sponsored.
Yeah. We teach about it at school. We talk about advertising over the years, like, and one of them would be like, these doctors recommend Camel cigarettes. Like something, yeah, it'd be literally endorsement. Yeah.
Good ones recommend players.
Yeah.
Not Capstan 4 strength.
It's crazy seeing people smoke, though, isn't it? You don't really see that nowadays.
Yeah.
I'm a smoker myself, but
it's
still a bit
God,
like,
hasn't it? Really?
It freaks me out seeing somebody smoke indoors now, like even on a film, like because you think like, do you remember when it went from like you'd be in a pub and everyone would, they'd be inside smoking.
Yes, when the fun stopped.
And then they banned it, and then everyone now is outside.
I was listening to a pod about James Bond recently, and they were saying like he last smoked in the 80s. I think it was Timothy Dalton, yeah. And that was
the Welsh Bond.
So since then, it's every one of them's not. Or had I think Pierce Brosnan had a cigar, but like didn't really look like he was.
Oh no.
I bet the old bag of gram of coke though.
One day, like there was a big gap between because Pierce Brosnan was supposed to play. So he did Remington Steel, didn't he? But he was
supposed to do
Bond.
it in '87, and then
was it '87? Yeah,
87,
yeah,
95 for Goldeneye.
I was saying he couldn't do it, and then Dalton did it, and then finally got to do it, didn't he? But...
Goldeneye was the best Bond film ever.
You reckon? Yeah.
Oh, I do. Yeah, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite.
I remember the what was it? The game for it. Oh,
on the N64.
Goldeneye 64.
Yeah. You know, it'd be Odd Job. Can't be Odd Job.
Or Baron Samedi because your hat was too tall.
That's it. Or Jaws as well. That's
it. Yeah.
So she's now talked Harold round then.
Oh, so she wants it back then. That's good.
Wonder how the old man. A step.
No, I was going to say we always big up the props department, don't we? But she's just that's not a pregnant woman, is it? They've just put like a
full roast dinner on that belly.
Yeah, it just doesn't look right.
Room for a toaster as well.
So Harold's going to he's brought her home now back to the yard. And what's he going to do? Talk the old man round?
He's going to have to do something, isn't he? Yeah, because he thought it was all over, didn't he?
There you go on the door, 26A. Wow, it's a busy room there, isn't it?
Oh, it's just too much going on.
Brilliant set design, though. It really is. They thought of every detail.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it?
Look at the carpet. Look at the state of that carpet.
I think look at the ashtray by the sofa. It's like a tall ashtray.
Oh yeah.
There's about 50 lamps in there. It's like the royal family house. What's Albert doing fixing his bike?
Yeah. Oh, was that the bear just then?
Saw the bear.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think I
So the
just
beer
saw
is
the
there.
back. Yeah, nice one.
I don't know what Harold is thinking though. He's brought her home and he's expecting the old man to welcome her back after she ditched him and.
You think the baby is though, doesn't he?
But what? Yeah, there's no way his dad would accept this. It's like the way he says soft, and it? He says soft.
Gaunt and soft.
Oh, gold. That's a bit. She goes, look at him. He's pathetic. He's so sad, isn't he?
If they played this straight, this would be the most heartbreaking film you're ever going to watch.
It's the pathos in it. It's
His
just
whole life is crumbling, and his dad doesn't give a doesn't care. Like,
no.
Hello, little Dad.
You're late.
Guess who's coming to stay with us?
Nobody.
You won't say that when you find out who it is. Close your eyes.
Oh, my God.
You can open them now.
Hello, Mr. Steptoe.
Well, 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 look who's here.
See, I knew he'd be pleased.
Get her out of here.
But, Dad,
Get her out of here. I will not have that woman in my house.
Goodbye, Harold.
You stay where you are. And you've got no charity. Can't you see? She's having a baby.
I bet it's got a moustache.
Shut your filthy mouth. It's mine. It's my baby.
Oh, my God. You are without doubt the softest touch walking on the face of God's earth. And you needn't think you'll get any money out of him while I'm alive.
Now, you listen to me, old man. I don't need any favors from you.
That's it, tell him.
Or you. I can look after myself. I don't need any man to look after me. I didn't come back here for my benefit. I came back here because I was asked.
Haven't you hurt him enough?
Oh, yes. I've hurt him. But I've only hurt him once. You've been hurting him all his life. Look at him. He's pathetic. He can't even have a pee without asking you.
Oh, no, that's a bit. I can.
You can't.
I can. I can do exactly as I like.
All right, then. Prove it. Leave him. Walk out with me now.
There's no need to. We can all live here as one big happy family.
You see, you can't.
I can.
You can't. You're a prisoner.
I'm not bleeding prisoner.
Don't shout at me.
I will. Well, we do seem to have got off on the wrong foot, don't we? Look, let's all sit down.
I'm not stopping. I can do without all this.
Oh, Zita, you can't go. Think about a baby.
That's what I am thinking about.
But you can't bring it up on your own. It needs a father. All kids needs a father's influence.
Do they?
Right, I'm coming with you.
Oh, no, Harold, look, I don't want you to. It's over, love. It was a mistake coming back. Look, Harold, you're a nice man. It's not your fault, but it won't work.
It will work. I love you.
Oh, Harold, she's right. Here, missus, I'll tell you what I'll do. You go home, have the sprog, we'll have a blood test taken, and if it's his, we'll bung you 30 bob. We can say no more about it. Can't be fairer than that.
Thank you very much.
30 bob, so. What's that now? I mean, this days before CSA, this, isn't it?
I don't,
You know,
yeah, I don't know, because is Bob a pound or is it less than a pound?
I think 30 bob is £1.50, but then £1.50 then.
Or
What
tenner?
did you say?
15,
Yeah,
20 quid or something? I don't know.
that's terrible. I've got bung you 30 bob.
Oh, yeah.
So she's now left after that argument. She's off to she's got on a double decker.
But Bob was 1 shilling. For 30
Oh,
shillings.
okay.
30
Nice.
shillings,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Well, 30 shillings nowadays then. Let's see if my dad paid me enough.
Can you see in the back of the yard site where the old man is sat now? Is a filing cabinet.
Yeah, I clocked it earlier. It's it's
Filing
impressive,
cabinet in the
isn't it?
yard.
Yeah.
So Harold's not. He hasn't spoken to the old man for what, 6 months?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Good God. So they're in this stable now. They just heard what they think is rats.
I mean, is that a proper rat catching method? So
Yeah, shouting, wave a stick. They've just found a bonny baby.
So the baby's landed there. That's right.
It's about £25 in today's money, that was.
There
Yeah.
we go then. Yeah.
£25 a week.
It's not going to get you very far with a baby, is it? £25 a week.
I can get you 2 babies for £25.
I'm thinking she's no wonder she was insulted by it. Again, it's like this is a bottom reference, isn't it? Where they find a baby
Yeah,
abandoned, and then 3 wise men turn up.
and a star.
You can see why Ade Edwards has said about
Yeah.
getting sued by Galton Simpson.
Yeah.
Gold Frankenstein and Gurr.
Does he go, and I'm a virgin? And he's got that blue towel around his head, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's wearing blue as well, though. Look at that.
Well, God, there you go. Shout out there to the Hammersmith Hardmen pod. That's a big baby, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not a newborn.
No, good God.
That thing can walk.
Yeah. I like the way he runs across the yard with the baby. I mean, whose baby was it to allow him to do that? He's running full pelt.
I mean, fair play to Golden Simpson of doing a slightly different storyline here, because they could have just picked 3 episodes and put them into a film, but they've actually gone with something fairly unique, haven't they?
So what was that? Sorry, we had a technical difficulty.
Oh, sorry, it's all right. I was just saying, fair play to Golden Simpson, because they've kind of gone with the original storyline for this film rather than just putting 3 episodes together. To make an hour and a half. They've kind of come up with something. This was never in the series, was it? So
I think this is why, like, apparently they talked about the film from 1962 onwards, and Harry Corbett, that's why he's really reluctant to do it, because I suppose I don't think he believes that this would work on the big screen, because like we were saying, it works in a small sort of sitcom setting. So perhaps it just convinced him.
Yeah, true.
Or they threw a load of money at him because
that's probably that as well.
Making, what did we say before? How much were they making per episode? It was.
Oh, we worked it out, didn't we?
Yeah,
a couple of 100,000, I think, was it, or something like that.
Let's go though. 50+ years later, the film holds up.
Yeah, well, that's
it does. Absolutely.
But
yeah, no, it does. It's really good.
The storyline fits. It's.
That's what I mean. Like the series. I mean, it's now 60 years old, and a lot of it, especially like the politics stuff, is still holds up now.
Yeah, this is my granddad. That was.
Is it the old man? So he's rinsed out a Guinness bottle, cut up a medical glove, and put it over the top of the bottle.
He's rinsed it out. That's nothing like my granddad then.
It's not pure Guinness. So the baby's got a drink out of that.
I
wonder whose baby that was.
A doctor would have done that for free.
So are they weighing it with? That's like a crane thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where you weigh spuds in.
Yeah.
Child labour laws were a lot lax in the 70s, weren't they? Got a porn mag next to his bed as well.
Oh God, I just realised that.
A Bunsen burner with a bottle.
Yeah. He's just lit like a little gas stove thing, isn't he?
Oh, that's quite inventive, isn't it? Keeping the milk warm.
Yeah.
The Cribs brand spanking new though. They've gone out and bought that.
Yeah. So see, the cot looks new, doesn't it?
Yeah, I wonder whose baby that is. I wonder if it's part of the.
Yeah, it's got to be like someone in the crew or something. Or the
could have been Harry Corbett's. I guess his daughter might be born around this time, but
baby's huge. You're going to play for Wales, that baby. Look at it.
Yeah, that is a bonny baby, mind you. I was a big baby. I was 9.5 pounds born.
Really?
Yeah. So the back, I do like this now. They've got what's that? The
name this child.
Pram. Yeah, he's reading Name This Child Brooke, and they've got the pram on the back of the horse and cart.
I'm guessing it's a green screen behind though, isn't it? It's got to be a green screen.
Yeah, I wondered that because earlier on they were against London traffic. That was
with a horse and cart.
Very different to kind of.
They were overtaken by cars that weren't behind them.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
It looks very realistic though, compared to nowadays.
Yeah, it works.
So that looks brilliant. Yeah,
works,
I swear that was real.
What if there's a green screen or just a screen with a projection?
Because if you look when they're breathing, you can see he's sort of like frosty.
Yeah.
What do you want to call him? Peregrine.
Peregrine? Well, the falcon. Wait, that thing?
He just says we call him Peregrine. That's a terrible.
So he's had to call him Albert in the end.
Oh God.
It's unfortunate next to Vicar's name's Albert. Yes.
Oh, he's a dad now. See, smoking a pipe.
Yeah, he's got a bit upper class, hasn't he?
He's matured.
Matured.
Can I have his son seeing cigarettes?
Do like having the optics in the lounge. That's pretty cool.
Just like growing up. That was lovely.
Right, yeah.
My stepmom run pubs, so I was used to that.
Oh, okay. Nice one. Yeah.
I don't know if the pipe then was a nod to Harold Wilson, because he famously like smoked a pipe and he was friends with Harry Corbett, wasn't he? So
yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Well, just know he's matured. He's become a father now, so no more cigarettes. Just the pipe.
Oh, is that? Yeah.
They've really stepped up with the acting in the film, though. It's like obviously they've had more takes, like you said earlier on.
Yeah. I was just thinking that it is really, really good, isn't it? It's like just well framed, well shot.
And he's like Harold's off on one of his, I want him to have all the things I didn't have, and they go political again, and so Harold's calling him Jeremy.
Yeah. Anything but Albert, I suppose, isn't it?
The Jeremy Albert, though. That's the name. Jeremy Albert Steptoe. That's what they named it.
That's worrying, isn't it? So he's left the baby outside in the pram.
Oh, it's you
Like
could
he
say a
used to do with
different
Harold.
time, couldn't you? But I don't know. It's still bad. So back down the football club.
The old Wentonians Rugby Football Club, yeah. This apparently, I said about Carolyn Seymour, she wasn't happy on this set. Apparently, towards the end scenes, because she was ready to leave, they rushed and sort of butchered the end scenes. Really, that's why it never sort of really explains what happens with it.
Okay.
But I can't remember the end to this, so I don't know how bad it is. But
okay.
It's strange to have the same stripper back, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought they've seen it already. They get a new one in.
Yeah.
It's not like a regular gig, is it?
I know. Yeah, it's like I'm the resident stripper.
Every Saturday I'll be there.
Yeah, because Mike Reed, because my boobs.
Yeah.
Here we are.
And the backing group.
Same dress, same everything, same routine.
Yeah,
they're a bit rough, aren't they?
This is what I said. Apparently, she said that the cameraman had to step in at one point because they got pissed up and they just went a bit too mild.
Harold's taking a bit of a beating there, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he's just been thrown across the room.
Trousers are down. Got one bloke trying to dress on there.
Oh God, yeah, in the background. Yeah, he's loving it, isn't he? Oh, okay, so the old Wentonians, so he calls them Tories.
They do look hammered. It's very good acting.
I think they're just drunk. I thought there's much acting going on.
Method.
Yeah, method. Well, he was the consummate method actor, wasn't he? He didn't hold
no
back.
health and safety as well. That's a real plot.
Yeah. For the baby, we've discovered I was in her dressing room.
Yeah, all right. I'm all right.
What do you have to come here for?
I'll see you, don't worry. I come here for the baby.
Let's let Harold go, and please.
Look, I've had enough for one night. You just tell me where it is, and I'll go and get it.
No, Harold, you can't.
Don't tell me I can't. It's my baby. Now, where is it?
Look, Harold.
It's all right. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, it's fine, but...
You haven't brought it to work with you.
Harold, don't, please.
Everything's okay, darling. It's quiet out there now. Are you all right?
That one wasn't mine either. I must be the only bloke who's lost 2 kids in one day.
I never met the black one. I only knew the white one.
He'll be 3 years old now.
Either.
So both babies were Harold's.
We've all been there.
So was that a royal? I'm guessing it's just gone past. Oh, it's Prince Philip. Or?
Yeah, we guess it was Prince Philip. They just stuck their fingers up to him and let him drive on past.
Oh, fantastic.
Apparently, end music was by Acapelk. Yeah, I was going to say.
That's a pretty good coup. So you're right. That was a little bit rushed at the end, wasn't it? Kind of a bit of a fight, and then discovered.
There was no sort of ending, was there? It's like bang, 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 done.
Yeah, it was like, this is the black baby, and that's not his either, and it's sort of over with. But yeah, like you said, the Carolyn Seymour did say that in the interview. She said it was just horrendous, and she was ready to leave. And I think she didn't make any money from the film really, and just wanted to get away from it. Yeah, that's what, like you said, they don't explain anything at the end really, with it. It's just gone.
When you're told there's no residuals back then, there is there, you know?
No, but look, the film made, like you said, a lot of money. It made, well, in today's money, $7.5 million.
That's really good for a British film, especially from a sitcom.
And it cost £100,000 or 1.5 million today, so it's made 7 times, you know, what it cost.
All of 7 times,
so it's mad. But that's why they put they instantly said about making a sequel. There was sort of no hesitation.
The sequel's a couple of years later though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. What was that 74? Possibly.
It wasn't right on the bounce anyway, was it? It was a bit longer.
Yeah. So what do we think of that, lads? What would you give it out of 10, Si?
I'm going to go with a solid 7 out of 10 for that. It was, very enjoyable. Some really funny bits. Like I say, just kudos to being an original story as well, and not sort of, retreading old ground. But yeah, just well acted as well. You said you didn't really like the fact they were able to do several takes and stuff. It really showed. So yeah, really enjoyable.
Yeah, what about yourself, Tone?
Same as, solid 10, 7. I know it's quite a relevant sort of, well, can you say a relevant story? I mean, it does happen nowadays. I read Take a Break.
Yeah.
It does.
Is that still going? Take a break.
Who knows, mate? Who knows?
Do you know what? I was watching Peep Show the other night, and they had like Nuts, Sue, and FHM on there.
God.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
But no, 7 out of 10. Yeah, acting was on point. The story was very good. They could have got a lot lower with the racism, especially with the black baby at the end. They really could have lowered the bar. I'm glad they didn't. Interesting seeing the smoking. Like I said, the smoking was, but 7 out of 10, solid.
So yeah, I think about that too. I think I'd probably go 7.5. I think it's better, from what I remember, it's better than the second one. We normally make a joke about there's a film that
7.25
about Harold went to see called Fellini's 8.5. So, but the number 8.5 seems to keep coming up in this pod. Federico Fellini. But yeah, so I give it a 7.5. Well, I think we'll go on over now to the Skinner's Arms. So what are you having, Tone? I think I'll have a pint of mild in a half-pint glass.
No, I'm driving on a baby sham, please.
Baby sham? We get thrown out the Skinner's Arms. You couldn't have that in here. What about yourself, Si?
I'm going to take a leaf out of Harold's book and have a vodka martini.
Shaken?
Shaken. Yes, not stirred.
Not stirred. Cool. So I've got 5 questions for our Tony. These 5 are based on the film and it's stuff we've all discussed. And then Si's got 5 just on Steptoe in general. So question 1. So Patrick Fife played Arthur. He also played Perry Sinclair. What half of a comedy duo did he star in?
That was Hinge and Bracket.
Hinge and Bracket, yeah, correct, young man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so I thought I mentioned that. Did you know that before? Because I don't really know what they do. Do you, Si? Or did?
No, I just heard the name. That was it.
Yeah, I associate with like a cannonball type act.
Yeah.
But I only know with a punchline. I don't know who they are. My nan does.
Yeah, a bit before our time. So question 2. What did they have to do in order to receive an A or PG rating to the film?
Well, clearly we can show more boobs because they were everywhere. I have no clue. No.
Well, no, you're kind of right, because what they had to do is basically what we talked about earlier. They had to cut out a lot of the nudity and the striptease scene.
They were everywhere.
But in the DVD release, apparently, it's fully uncut. But in sort of the TV versions or the version they released at the time, they edit it down a lot. So yeah.
So what will that be nowadays? You think 15?
I've got a clue now. There's some 15s now, you see, and you think, Christ. What was Saltburn? Have you seen that?
Yeah,
that was 15, and that's.
That was a 15.
15. Yeah, and that's crack. Have you seen that, Si?
I haven't, but I am aware of what goes on in it. That's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a very long film, but very well made.
We're not going there,
Right.
but yeah,
Okay,
that blew
yeah,
my mind
yeah.
when it was a 15. As a father, that's terrifying.
Bloody hell.
Cool. So, question 3. So, Arthur Howard starred as the vicar, and he was also in a Bond film.
Yeah.
Can you remember what it was? And it's not Goldfinger.
No, it's the second best Bond film of all time. It was Moonraker.
Okay. What, The Spy Who Loved Me was the best?
Oh, we've already discussed this. It was Goldeneye, mate.
Definitely not Goldeneye.
GoldenEye, yeah.
Then you're on the top. I mean, come on.
Oh, God. What's the other one? Felicity Shagmore.
That's Austin, mate.
That's Austin Powers. But yeah, that's the correct answer.
It was Shagwell.
Yeah, correct answer is Moonraker. Question 4. Where did both Harold and Albert find the abandoned baby?
In the stable, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah, on the straw in the
Yeah.
stable, yeah.
Well, the three wise men showed up with a shooting star.
Correct, another nod to bottom. And question 5. How does Harold and Zita's wedding ring become lost?
I guess bumped out the window into a big pile of manure.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It was obviously gets flung off the handkerchief
Yeah.
by Harold. So yeah, correct. So what's that? 5 out of 5.
Very good.
There better be a gold star here, Daz. Honestly, I'm
Oh yeah.
There's no gold star. I'm taking your dog.
Do you know what, if you get all questions right, the prize is Si has arranged you to have a free go on Donny Clackett.
Am I gonna warm up first?
you won't need it with Dolly. She's been giving it away for years.
She's well versed.
Over to you, Si.
Okay, so well, question 6, I suppose, isn't it? What is Steptoe and Son's street name? So whereabouts do they live?
The oil drum lane.
Fantastic, good stuff. Okay, question 2. Name either of the horses the Steptoes have owned.
Hercules and Delilah.
Very good. Okay, question 3. True or false? Harry H. Corbett was 13 years younger than Wilfred Bramble.
13. I go with true.
It is true. Yeah. It's it doesn't show on the screen that well, does it? But
no.
I
was trying to think there. See that?
Yeah, I thought you were going to say no. It's 12.
You might even pick me up, scratch on my chin for that one.
The old chin scratch.
Question 4. Who wrote Steptoe and Son? Your surnames will do. Begins with G.
Galton.
Galton.
Galvin.
He's not reading that at all.
Bring that closer, Dad. I need glasses.
Sorry, I held the book up there, but
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Oh, you were right there. So we got it's Ray Galton, Alan Simpson. So
yeah. I did look him up earlier on because I was read about the theatre play.
All right, cool, fantastic. And finally, how many Christmas specials were made of Steptoe and Son?
That's a good question, man.
I have Stab in the Dark, say 3.
Ooh, very close. It's actually 2.
That was my second guess.
That's a good question.
So yeah, no, good stuff. Some good
Happy
Steptoe
days.
knowledge there.
That's good. Yeah, it is hard to do a quiz, isn't it? Because we do one every episode, and I find it easier to do it on that episode that we're reviewing, but this one I find
that's
difficult.
Yeah, I mean, an hour and a half film. There's quite a bit to choose from, isn't there? Yeah, I mean, I would have struggled. Like I say, I don't know that film as well as I know some of the episodes. So, yeah, familiarity with something, just you remember it, don't you, much better. But
I prefer the second film. That's the film I grew up with, so I mean...
Cool, yeah, good stuff.
It's probably not very good at all. I've not seen it in years. But it made me laugh as a 7-year-old, so...
I think it does hold up though, because a lot of them, like, I think I still like, you know, on the buses and stuff, but like if you rate them as films, like a critic would just rip them apart, wouldn't they? But,
instantly.
You know, it's not Shakespeare. You know, you've got to.
You know what you're getting yourself in for. You know.
Yeah. I remember some stat about, I think it was Mutiny on the Buses took more money than Live and Let Die or Diamonds Are Forever.
I was going to say, yeah, didn't it? Come on.
Yeah,
I'm sure the second film was out the same time as the Bond film. I think.
And pasted it at the cinema at the box office.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I mean, you don't want to release a film then, do you, when there's a Bond? Even if you are Steptoe.
True.
It depends on the Bond, you know. Was it Lazenby? What was going on?
God.
I think it was Connery's return to Diamonds, which.
Oh, really?
That's a weird one, that, isn't it?
I've got a soft spot for it because it was the first Bond film I bought on video, so I'll always kind of really remember it for that. But it doesn't hold up too well now. Not after Lazenby.
I find that like the first one you watch, you sort of see a special, didn't you? Even though if you saw it like there's a fifth one, you'd think, oh, but
that's it.
Yeah.
I like Bond. I like Roger Moore. He's my favourite Bond, but GoldenEye was the best film. That's Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, he's fantastic. But only in the GoldenEye, every other film he did was terrible. But GoldenEye was great.
Yeah.
So who's going to be the next
downhill,
Bond?
didn't it?
God, Idris Elba maybe?
No, he's too old. He's too old. You need, because it's a 15-year franchise, isn't it? And they normally sort of bring out one film every 5 years, so it'd have to be someone who's.
I wouldn't mind seeing a female Bond. I know that's a bit, you know, whatever, like, but Jodie Comer. I would like to see her as a Bond.
Jodie Comer. What else is she in?
Killing Eve.
I'm not sure. Do you know her, Sally?
Yeah, I've seen her in. Wasn't she in Dr. Foster? She played someone's
I don't know about that.
girlfriend, I think, in that. I know the name, definitely.
She was in Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds as well.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that,
Yeah.
Could do. Could
bit
work.
controversial because you're female, but she could, she could.
A lady. She could, so I've heard.
Wouldn't mind Tom Hardy as well, but he's a bit too old as well. He's not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that with him. Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson apparently is the hot favourite.
Really?
Supposedly.
Yeah, they
it's
released. It was like a prank thing when they released saying he'd been given the role, and then he sort of said, "Well, no, I haven't decided yet."
I think Henry Cavill would be a good shout, but again, whether he's the right side 40.
He's the Witcher, though, isn't he? Well,
and he's played Superman as well, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Cool. Right, I've got. I don't know if. Do you remember, Si, when we had Tom on the pod to do Pot Black? I went through a couple of phrases that are sort of brought up in Steptoe, and it's a bit like Ryan slang.
Yeah.
So should we test Tony, see what he thinks they are?
Yeah, cool, mate. Yeah, sounds good.
It's not. Some of them you'll get, and some are sort of bizarre. So he's sort of all phrases that have been spoken about. So if I was to call you a Joe Rons, what would I be calling you?
That's what my mum used to call me.
Back to your mum again.
Back to my mum again. Oh God!
This is like therapy. This.
It really is. It really is. But it's a lot cheaper, and I'm not crying as much. I'm guessing nonce.
No, good God, no. It's that's
sounds more about me than anything else. Shit.
I think didn't Tom guess that though? I'm sure he guessed that.
Joe Rons. It's not
I remember. Yeah, I can't remember.
Like, yeah. So no, it's a Ponce. So somebody, like Ponce off someone else. Joe Rons Ponce.
Okay, not quite as bad.
Next we've got Aris or Aristotle.
Arsehole.
Yeah, because what was he saying? Aristotle bottle and glass, ass. I mean, it's a bit of a stretch, that one, but... next I've got, so if I was saying you're taking the Arthur Bliss...
You're taking the piss?
Yeah, another one, Gypsy's Kiss. Same again. Yes, Gypsy
It's the
Kiss.
same thing, is it?
Yeah, there's some of them. What if I was to say you're on the E-roll? He's on the E-roll again. I think
drinking.
he said
A little bit.
he says it about the vicar, doesn't he? In one of the episodes, he goes, "Is he on here again?" Apparently, on the cadge, I think, and it's he means like borrowing.
Yeah, we did look it up, didn't we? It's like an old-fashioned phrase related to basically, yeah, kind of going around and begging and asking for people's sort of cast-offs. Yeah.
The gypsy kiss, though, going back to that, that's the headbutt.
That's Glasgow kiss.
Gypsy kiss as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, gypsy kiss.
It's like a Chelsea smile and the Glasgow smile, you know, it's the same thing, you know, but a gypsy kiss is the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good in that. And then we've got these two that mean the same thing. 3 parts Olivered or Oliver Twist. So you 3 parts Olivered or Oliver Twist. Again, back to the... there's a lot about being on a piss. I've noticed it.
You'd think I know most of these, wouldn't you? I mean, Christ.
I'm sure I use these on a daily basis. So yeah, those two are piss as well. Another one, again, is Brahms and Liszt. He says, oh, you'd be a bit Brahms and Liszt, pissed. But I think I threw Tom with this one. It's referred to in Cuckoo in a Nest. Shacked up with an eye-tie plonk seller.
I say those words again a little bit slower.
So it's shacked up with an eye-tie plonk seller.
Eye-tie plonk seller. An Italian wine cellar.
Well done, yeah.
An Italian...
Yeah, no, you've got it basically. It refers to the Australian guy that, well, whether he is Albert's son or not, he comes into it and he says about Albert's first wife that she now shacked up with an eye-tie plonk seller. And he's also responsible for this other one, which is, Si likes this one, Point Percy at the porcelain.
Yeah, I love that.
Having a slash.
That's, yeah, correct, 100%.
Yeah.
Point Percy at the porcelain. I think you use that, don't you, Si?
Yeah, I do use that phrase from time to time. That's what I'm stuck with, unfortunately.
I'll be using that one from now on.
Yeah, good. And then the final one I've got, I think we talked about it, is Fellini's got an 8.5. Yeah, he's got an 8. It refers to the Federico Fellini, the film. I think it's called 8.5, isn't it, Si?
That's right, yeah. Famous avant-garde or something, we looked it up, didn't we?
Yeah, he's a successful director, wasn't he? And that was the one Harold wanted to see. And
It's a legit film, is it?
yes, legit film. Yeah, Harold wanted to see it,
Yeah.
but
What was it
Albert
called?
wanted to see
8.5.
Fellini's 8.5. Yeah, Albert wanted to see nudes of 1964 instead of that. Not a film you watch with your dad, is it?
You have met my dad.
Yeah.
So yes,
You'd watch
it
it
is.
with your dad, so but yeah, no. Anything else to add, Si?
It's legit.
No. So good, mate.
Cool. I just want to give a couple of shout outs on the socials. Just a reminder that we're on Twitter, we're at StepPod1983. Same as Instagram, StepPod1983. I told you about David Holt, the voice actor that replied to me with Rita Webb's details. One thing I didn't sort of realise that was her name, so it was good to sort of learn that. And then the other thing was another guy on Instagram, I think he's called Chris BB or Mr. C BB. There's a good few clips on there. I think it's him and his partner. They do sort of comedy sketches and stuff. And they've got a YouTube page, YouTube and everything. And they've got a couple of Steptoe ones on there, because I think I said one to you, didn't I, Si?
Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good impersonators. Worth a listen.
Yeah, he does a really good Albert one. So yeah, I'll have to give it a shout. But yeah, so I think at the moment we're available on... we're on Amazon Music, we're on Spotify, Google Podcasts, but I think we're going on to... I've signed this up to Apple, but I think there's a bit of I've got to publish 1 or 2 things on it. So yeah.
I used to listen to you on Apple. I'm on Spotify now, and that's where I've got the Steptoe and Son.
Amazing, yeah. So let us know what you think, guys, if we got anything wrong there. I'm sure we did.
Oh, plenty.
But yeah,
Plenty.
Something to talk about, isn't it?
No, I don't do a bottom thing. Update, all this crap.
Oh God, yeah. 8:30.
So we're not gonna make
All scrap. On that note, I think we'll end. So thanks for listening, if you have, guys. If you've put up with us. So yeah, thanks, Si. Thanks for coming on. So.
Yeah, cheers, Terry.
Thank you.